Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. Today's video is going to be about beauty blender alternatives, mostly drugstore. And the first one I'm going to be talking about is my new favorite, and that is the Wet n Wild Beauty Sponge. It came out with their 2018 collection. It is my current new favorite, and that is because it's the closest to the beauty blender that I have found so far. I really like the dome shape. When it's damp or if you soak your sponge, it does get pretty big. It is extremely soft, and when you blend out your makeup, it blends like a dream. It gets extremely big, and it just took me little to no. It took me half the time I normally would to blend out my foundation. Usually I'm there for like a good 5 minutes just trying to make sure everything looks blended together, but I feel like with this sponge it didn't take me nearly as long. So yeah, this one is the best one, and I'm starting with my favorite, and then I'll go on to the ones that I liked and some of them I didn't like. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the Morphe Sponge. I got the Morphe Sponge because everybody rants and raves about this stupid sponge.
It's a beauty sponge. It's not by Beauty Blender, it's by Morphe, but it is my favorite.
I really fell into the whole hype about it. I really got convinced to buy it from Jaclyn Hill. I mean, I'm not a professional like Jaclyn.
You guys are not a professional like Jaclyn. It's just
But she was wrong. I was so mad. I mean, I should have known because her and Morphe are in cahoots, you know? I don't know. I didn't like it. Okay, so it does get pretty big whenever you go to damp it, but it's so firm. I mean, it takes me a minute. I feel like I have to make it work, and for $8 I don't think that I should have to make it work. It's not the one I reach for. I use it because I have it, just because that's how I am.
Oh, I would do that anyway. I would do that anyway because that's how I am.
Like if I buy something, I just don't like to feel like I wasted my money. So yeah, I was really disappointed. The next one I'm going to be talking about is the Real Techniques. Now the Real Techniques is being replaced by this one, and I will tell you why. Okay, so I love the Real Techniques. It was probably one of my first sponges that I tried that really blended out my foundation. I mean, it's really soft, it's affordable. It's an affordable alternative to the Beauty Blender. It gets pretty big, it's super soft, and these last such a long time, especially when you take care of them. I've never really had any problems with rips unless they're like super old, but these last so long, and that's why I love it. But I just feel like this blends my makeup so much prettier, and that says something because this really blends out your foundation very beautifully. And I don't know, I'm replacing it. I will always love Real Techniques, and I will always reach for them because I have so many. So it's not something I'm gonna like dismiss totally, but this is the one I've been using every day. So the next one we're gonna talk about is the LA Colors. Don't waste your money. This was $3, $3.50 bear in mind, and this is $3.99. So top for me was the Essence Sponge. And it kind of looks like this, but it's like a baby pink. I'm going to try to insert a picture. The Essence one was probably the worst one that I've tried out of every other sponge I'm going to be talking about today. It literally feels like an infant baby just punching you in your face when you're applying it. Like, it hurts. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it gets bigger when it's when you damp it, but no, I just did not like it. It didn't blend my foundation at all, and it ripped. So that was another thing that I really did not like. The next one we're going to be talking about is the e.l.f. Now the e.l.f., I would definitely compare it to this, but the thing that wins me over is this dome shape, and that's what I feel helps me to blend my foundation out. But if you do try the e.l.f. one, it's pretty much like this. If you don't it has like a slanted side, so if you absolutely don't need the dome, I would go for the e.l.f. one because that one is a really awesome beauty blender alternative. And the next one we're going to be talking about is the Echo Tools. I really liked the Echo Tools and I really had high hopes for it, but it didn't last me. I washed it like once the first time that I bought it, and then the second time when I bought it again, it rips like the second time I washed it. And like I said, like I wash these all the time, and I've washed this one a couple of times and they haven't ripped. I did like it. I felt like it was a really good sponge, but it just didn't last me very long, so I was really disappointed in that. Let me know if you tried the Wet n Wild one and if you think it's a good alternative to the Beauty Blender, and if you tried any of the other sponges that I mentioned today and they work different for you. Let me know because I'm really curious. I do want to apologize if I'm giving you the wonky vibes because I am testing out a new foundation and I feel like it's a little too white on me right now. So sorry if I'm giving you Casper vibes. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the products that I've used, please let me know, and I will see you in the next video.